Look for me, lost in the world with 21 gun salute. Tristan fatigues, black jeans and boots. Had to spit in the crowd. All you seen was troops. We back for everything you owe. No longer oppressed because we overthrow those that placed us in this rotten mess. Dear mama, don't cry, your baby boy doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hoods. As I've been telling these niggas all these years. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. But after the motherfucker die, now he's confirming that there is a ghetto. Talking about he saw a show with Marvin Gaye last night. Many people got mixed feelings. Ooh. 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 That's a good hit. Smoking the finest. Let me get my shit together, y'all. Many people got mixed feelings about Tupac Amaru Shakur, a.k.a. Lazane Crooks. There's a lot of strong followers, fans, stands. Idol worshipers. I remember a time when, man, you couldn't tell me nothing about Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Lines like, shit, on Hold Your Head. God bless the child that can hold his own indeed. Enemies bleed when I hold my chrome. Let these words be the last to my unborn seeds. Hope to raise my young nation in this world of greed. Currency means nothing if you still ain't free. Money breeds jealousy, take the game from me. I hope for better days, trouble comes naturally. Running from the police till they capture me. And my aim is to spread more smiles than tears. Utilize lessons learned from my childhood years. Oh my goodness. To my homies that I used to have that no longer roll, catch a brother at the crossroads. Plus, nobody knows my soul. Watching time pass through the glass of my drop top rolls. Hold your head. How do you keep? Like the words in that song, that verse. Smile. But then there was a group that knew Tupac. And I'm just gonna go out and say it because it's heartbreaking. But the motherfucker was an agent. Okay? Tupac Amaru Shakur was an agent. He was put there as a means to detract and to destroy, curtail, keep something special from happening. And that is the rise of the Black Messiah, according to J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI. See, growing up learning about the Panthers and the Black Liberation Army and the Black Movement, basically the whole thing that went on with the Civil Rights Movement, I was big on the Panthers, Huey P. Newton, all them niggas. And so, the Panther movie was the shit. When he cocked that shotgun on the police, called him a pig. Before then, nobody wanted to join or come to the meetings. After that, boy, you had a packed house. Even after they stormed the Capitol in Oakland, bearing weapons. While y'all talking about the white folks in the Capitol back in 2020 or earlier this year. That was a set up false flag event, but so was the Black Panther Capitol thing as well. So what I'm saying is, I was taught in the conscious community, so-called conscious community, which is also nothing but agents, ran by Side Netta. With all that debating bullshit. As part of that community, we were taught that the whole thing about stopping the rise of the Black Messiah, the whole FBI, J. Edgar Hoover agenda, was when they basically interfered with the rise of the Panthers. Mail tampering, the drugs, the crack, hence Afeni Shakur on crack and all this bullshit. The movie that illustrates that fact, right? That scenario, that narrative. But that was a false narrative. That was a bullshit lie. The truth of the matter is, the project and or operation, FBI operation, to stop the rise of the Black Messiah was rooted in the creation of the Black Panther Party and the Civil Rights Movement as a whole. Oh man, what are you talking about? How you say that? What the fuck? Where you get that from? Well, here's the deal. Controlled opposition, bitches. What the whole goal was to keep the rise of another gentleman that came in 1913. His name is Drew Ali. He brought about a serious national awareness to the identity of the Negroes. And that was dangerous. So to prevent that shit from happening again, they created their own organization, named it the Black Panther Party, and put their own agents, Bobby Seale, Huey P. Newton. Where's the facts? Where's the evidence? I ain't got no goddamn evidence. Look it up. Do a little research. You can start with a awesome channel called Industry Hoax. You can start there. I mean, let's keep it real. So Asada Shakur gets into a shootout with the police on the Jersey Turnpike, and the rest of the Panthers, they go to jail in Jersey. She escapes. She's America's most wanted all over the country. She makes her way all the way from Jersey to Cuba. Escapes all the cameras, all the surveillances, goes through custom, easy and all good. Makes it all the way to Cuba. Now, I know that she's in Cuba. Everybody in the conscious community knows that she's in Cuba. Is it possible that the United States government knows that she's in Cuba? Do you think the United States government can't just run up in Cuba and grab her ass? You got to start thinking, man. Did Pop really get into the shootout with the police in Atlanta? Did that really happen? Did that really happen? Did he really get away with shooting the police? Did his mama really get away with representing herself pregnant in front of an all-white jury with all these charges, and she was found innocent on her own self-defense? Well, look that shit up in law, because anything that happens in the courtroom is a matter of public consumption, public record. That case would be studied all over the place for a pregnant black woman to overtake an all-white jury in which she had many charges. And at a time when black people, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, that whole shit was bullshit, y'all. Straight up. I drank the Kool-Aid. I drank it. I used to be a Panther for a minute. The new Black Panther Party, which, there you go, the new Black Panther Party, a new agent organization, in continuation to the original with their little 10-point program and shit. Bullshit. That was an FBI operation to subdue so-called black man and keep the so-called black messiah from rising. So Tupac played a vital role coming in with his old the underground when I come around with his fez and his dashiki and his whole African king shit. Brandon's got a baby, where my homies call to I get around and shoot them up, bang, fuck niggas, kill niggas, but then praising niggas, but then praising women, but then women ain't shit, and all these contradictions. Gemini, Biggie, the other one, who was the opposite, Masonic ritual shit. Boaz and Jacquin, right? The moon and the sun. Pac being Boaz. The more dramatic, aggressive, loud. Biggie was the moon. Laid back, chilling, smooth, played out. Mr. Player. That East Coast West Coast beef was a FBI operation. Hip hop is an FBI operation. It had become an FBI operation a long time ago. It was hijacked a long time ago. It didn't start that way. All these rappers are agents, man. I don't know if this video is gonna stay on the tube. They probably take this shit down. I don't know. If I'm wrong, then I'm flying. But my little research, the little bit of research that I have done has uncovered that. And when you just use common sense, it's very obvious Look at how it is today. Look at the design. Look at how it's been warped and changed and twisted. The heterosexual alpha black male has been turned into a queen who wears skinny jeans and little tight pants, tux dresses, Kid Cudi wearing summer dresses on national TV, Medea shit, dress wearing black male dress wearing bullshit. Where do you think this shit come from, man? This is an agenda. This is a motherfucking agenda, and all these motherfuckers are sold out to the agenda. All of them. To emasculate and feminize the scary heterosexual black male that existed once before on Rap City with the army fatigue, urban warrior uniforms, Tim's, Gore-Tex, high-tech boots, bulletproof vests, bald heads, dreads, locks, guns in the video, 1,000 niggas in the video, no bitches. Sometimes they had bitches. Onyx. They didn't want to see shit like Onyx on TV. They don't want to deal with black men like Onyx, Wu-Tang Clan. But they're all agents though, but there were still heterosexual black males and a gang of them. They didn't want the Queen Latifah vibe from her name. Look at her name, Queen Latifah. Look at her crown, look at her message. U-N-I-T-Y. They didn't want that shit. You couldn't dare call her a bitch. Who are you calling a bitch? MC Light. None of them showed off their bodies. They used to wear baggy clothes and shit. TLC. I mean, it was a different energy. It was much more geared towards the creativity, the intellectual aspect, originality. But I mean, you know, they were still agents, and it took a downfall. The whole gangster rap shit, even though it was heterosexual and masculine, it was still self-destructive. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on about this subject. So many agents in the black community, so-called black community, all their leaders, rappers, entertainers, all these motherfuckers are agents. Don't trust none of them. I could trust like a motherfucker like Cormega. Cormega's independent fully. But I can't trust no motherfucking Nas. Nas just did a Nas video bigging him up as the GOAT, but being a nice MC, it ain't got shit to do with your character as a fucking black man, so-called black man. One thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. You's a bitch, Nas. Nasir Jones. Nasir Beno Ludar Ride Jones. All y'all is, man. Look, man, if y'all was really real, y'all the richest motherfuckers in this country. Y'all can come together, pull your bread together and do some shit, but you ain't. Why? Because you're under contract, bitches. Y'all motherfuckers is under contract to be the fuck boys that you are. Sorry, that's another B. Haters stand and recover from the other B. No, that's a double B. Oh. Nah. That's a triple B. Can't forget about the other B. Hey. Man, come on, man. Well, then do something with them B's, bruh. What you gonna do with them B's? When you gonna buy Marcy projects and raise them people up to be of high standard citizens with all them B's you got, bitch. You got all them B's. The other motherfucker said that he's a cryptocurrency Scarface, Mr. Coinbase. So y'all caking. You ate off the black community for years. What you giving back? Not a goddamn thing, and there's nothing that's to be expected because you ain't gonna do shit. You motherfuckers is understood, overstood. You motherfuckers is straight assholes. Nas and I remember, these niggas know the sciences. They spit it in the songs. The whole God body shit, the whole 5% science shit. JayZ used to be with Dr. Malachi York and them, the Ansar Allah crew with Jazz and them. Come on, man. That's your history, bro. Y'all know who the fuck we are. Y'all know what it is. But y'all want to get on the goddamn mic and act a fool. Buffoons. The new menstrual show. Dickwads. Dirt bags. All you motherfuckers. Haters still ain't recover from the other B. Okay, cool. You got them B's. So you say. So they say. Let me ask y'all a question. And Asir the Duke of Tears brought this point up. I get this from him. Anywhere else in so-called American society, if you take the name of a family or a product or anything like that, abbreviated or not, you got to answer for that in the courts. Explain to me how is it that JayZ has gotten away with the Rockefeller brand for so long without being questioned or touched? The biggest name in American government from the early 1900s, aside from Carnegie, aside from J.P. Morgan, aside from Vanderbilt, you got the Rockefellers. Yet this little black motherfucker, this camel, this motherfucking camel, this rat with whiskers from Marcy Projects is able to ascend to a high level in the music industry utilizing the name of another family and not be questioned in court about it. I mean, we really have to look into these things, man. Tupac ain't fucking dead. 21 Gun Salute, dressed in fatigues, black jeans and boots, had disappeared in the crowd. All you seen was troops. Basically described what happened in Vegas, man. That motherfucker disappeared in the crowd. All you seen was his troops, man. He basically described that shit. That shit, y'all ain't listening. This little nigga named Nas think he live like me. Talking about he left the hospital, took 5 like me. He talking that bullshit, but he bit Nas shit. Look for me, lost in the world with 95 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. Man, that's a spinoff of I Gave You Power, man. That nigga was a Nas dick rider on the low. All them niggas is Nas dick riders on the low. Because Nas was iller than all of them, to be honest. Biggie included. Biggie was a Nas dick rider on the low. All of them niggas was Nas dick riders on the low. Because no nigga could claim Illmatic but Nas. No nigga. Ready to Die, dope. Classic, yeah. Reasonable Doubt, classic, yeah. Dope, yeah. None of that shit fucking with Illmatic. That shit is still celebrated till today. Like Biggie bit off of Illmatic. It's on the purple tape. Biggie, Bad Boy bit off Nas shit. With a baby picture. Huh? Let's not play games, man. These niggas is all in cahoots. They all agents. They all getting paid to lead us all to the slaughterhouse. And you better wake the fuck up. Biggie and Cuba. They're all in witness protection programs some fucking where. Nipsey Hussle, all them niggas is agents and none of them niggas is dead. The world is a stage and they have exited the stage under the guise of death. Your job is done. Come up off the stage. Now, here's your bill, your millions. Be quiet, stay quiet, live happily ever after while we continue the manipulation of your people, stupids. The plan is working to its fullest effect because now, since you're glorified Jesus, why they put him on smiling on a cross, hanging like he Jesus or something? All these crosses and John 3:16 and all this shit, all this God shit, blasphemy. I mean, did he not die a martyr? Like, did we not see him as a hero, the new Malcolm X? Yeah, the job was done. That's what was the purpose. And then you kill that motherfucker. So that all you black motherfuckers know, don't try this shit. Because any one of you motherfuckers that try this shit gonna have the same fate as this other black motherfucker that, by the way, was homosexual, I believe. Tupac. And I can go on and on and on. I'm at 26 minutes. These niggas is all agents. And they're all living happily ever after. Nipsey Hussle ain't even from this fucking country. That motherfucker from Ethiopia. With Haile Selassie, the king of Italy. What they call him? Victor the Third or some shit? The Seer the Duke of Tears exposed that. The Seer the Duke of Tears is a beast. Y'all check out his channel. These niggas is all agents, man. Don't trust them. Future, all the new ones, Drake. I'll call him Josh. Anyone who's seen the Agent Snoop Dogg viral meme, you know why I call that motherfucker Josh. How will I be the G that I was? I make your life better than you could imagine or even dream of. Murder, that song told the story of all these bitch-ass rappers. They sell their souls, man. I'm fresh up out my coma. I got my mama and my daddy and my boo-boo and my gonna. It's gonna be a miracle, let's say, for me to walk again and talk again. But anyway, I get fronting some keys to get back on my knees and back on my knees. He said, fronting some keys to get back on my feet, and everything that nigga said came to reality. What nigga was he talking about? The devil. Living like a baller, loc. I'm having money and blowing hella chronic smoke. I bought my mama a Benz, my boo-boo a Jag, and now I'm rolling in the 9 Trizay L Dog Rag. Just remember who changed your life, because when you start tripping, that ass is mine indeed. Proceed to smoke weed. Never have a want, never have a need. They say I'm greedy, but I still want more, because my eyes want to journey some more. Really dope. Check it out. I'm just saying, go back and listen, man. It is eerie as fuck when you go back in hindsight and listen to that fucking song. I sold my life to the devil and the price was cheap. DMX, right? You see, he tried to take his soul back, and you see what happened. He got all cracked out, and then they eventually murked him. These niggas, don't let the message fool you. Don't let this righteous ass Pimp C message fool you. They are agents. Murder Was the Case was a very perfect example of what these niggas do. When he said he gets fronted some keys to get on his knees, that's a metaphor. He ain't talking about drugs for real. He's talking about fame and fortune and shit, man. And everything that nigga said came to reality. Now he's living like a baller. He's having money and having hella chronic smoke. He bought his mama a Benz, his daddy a Jag, and now he's rolling in the 9 Trizay Eldorado. Then he reminded him, just remember who changed your life. And when you go and you look at the video, it's a demon. Like, he didn't even hide the shit. And we over here like just bopping to the shit and just, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I once met a bitch named Anime. Used to be all in them guts like every day. The pussy was the bomb, had a nigga on sprung. I was in love like a motherfucker licking the pearl tongue. I remember that shit. It was dope now. Back in them days, man, that shit was fire. But in hindsight, again, it was leading us into some bullshit because they were agents. You know what I'm saying? They were agents. And Tupac was the leader of them all. You can see in the videos when Tupac and Snoop had that one interview when Snoop was permed out and suited up and Big Pac was suited up and old Snoopy Snoop was like quiet and acting all funny style and shit. Same thing with Diddy when Biggie was being interviewed on the couch. Fat ass couldn't even fit on the couch. Diddy was next to him looking all suspect. Like, these dudes is something else, man. Like, don't trust them. This motherfucker was on, oh, goodness, man. This nigga Diddy, he's something else, man. That homo motherfucker, all on the, what's that called? Drink champs or whatever. Hitting on, I mean, he was like really hitting on Fabulous, and Fabulous didn't say too much of anything. Fabulous was just like, it's just my birthday. Diddy wouldn't try me like that, bro. I would cuss that homo motherfucker out so bad on national TV or national fucking media, social media, national YouTube, whatever. Fuck trying me on some homo shit like that. And I'ma sit there all pretty fabulous. You be killing them, girl, you be killing them. Fuck out of here. These niggas is agents and they all homos, man. They suck each other off to get to the top. All of them. I was a big ass Locks fan. I can't look past that on them. But maybe, because they never really blew up like that. But still, they still were known. And Jada, gotta question that little bald head fucker. Do I question these niggas' balls? Do I question their rhymes? Do I question their lyrical abilities? No. I do question their fucking character, though. I question all their characters as men, black men who's supposed to lead. But they don't. Instead, what they do is they sell out. Because they trying to get out the hood. What was that bitch ass 9 song that he made? What was that album? I think it was. Yeah, it was that King's Disease. It was actually not all that. You deserve an Emmy for Life is Good, if anything. But anyway, he tried to make it. He dropped a line. I remember the line. Talking about how come they got to be Masons or something to make money or whatever. Like, why we can't do it on our own merit. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You know goddamn well you sold the fuck out. That famous picture of you and your camel friend Jigga, of y'all shaking hands like squashing the beef, that was the blood contract that you sealed, bitch. Because make no mistake, Sean Carter is the gateway to the top. You gotta suck his dick. Or eat his vagina. Not really sure what type. You ain't no telling what these motherfuckers are, because that's another thing, man. These motherfuckers be trannies and shit. You don't know. There's all these transgendered shit going on in Hollywood, and oh, Lord, have mercy. That's a whole nother video. I'm talking about agents. Tupac was an agent. Biggie was an agent. All of them are agents. Nas, an agent. Jigga, an agent. Past, Future, an agent. Josh, Drake, an agent. Mr. Nickelodeon. You could tell he's a plant, his high yellow ass from Canada, where they leave the doors open. You want to come here and act like some gangster? I remember Lil Wayne back in the NO. This little fucker couldn't even cuss at a point in time when he first came on the scene. Now he a blood and shit with tattoo teeth. Man, these niggas is straight clowns. Like, I mean, I remember this little nigga coming up and, like, the realest nigga then at that time was Juvie and BG, man. Lil Wayne was a little nigga coming up. His mama didn't even let him cuss. He was under the tutelage of Baby. I could only imagine what Baby did to this nigga. Because Baby gay as fuck. They be kissing. There's videos of them kissing. Talking about the black mafia. And the Italians kiss on the cheek. We kiss on the lips. Okay. So you go from being a little child and your whole life being in the game, making millions and shit. You go in somehow, some way, somehow you a blood and you shoot niggas and you got tattooed teardrops and you just gangstered out and tattooed up. And, nigga, you's a nerd, bro. Shut the fuck up and sit your ass down with your little lollipop ass. All y'all niggas is agents. None of y'all niggas ain't shit. And I don't fuck with none of y'all. I've never liked Lil Wayne. Ever since day one, all the way up till now, through his glory days, I've never liked Mr. Bling Bling. He did come with that term, though. On BG song. Bling bling, every time I come around, you see that bling bling. Pinkies, bling bling. He has style, he got swag, but that's irrelevant to your character, though. You shoot yourself and you want to claim that you got shot like it was some gangster shit going on, but bro, you shot yourself. All that kind of fake studio gangster shit. But all them niggas was studio gangsters. None of them niggas ain't shit. JayZ is a studio gangster. JayZ ain't sell shit. He used to rap everyone's story on the mossy corners. Nas too. None of them niggas ain't shit like that. Biggie too. These are just stories. They were very entertaining. They were fun to listen. They also were very destructive. They didn't want them songs no more. Self-destruction. They didn't want that no more. They didn't want, you can get with this so you can get with that. You can get with this so you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think it's running this because this is where it's at. And in the video, they had bats smashing crack pipes and shit. They didn't want that kind of shit. They didn't want that. They didn't want that energy. They didn't want that vibe. That 80s vibe. They didn't want that. What they want is what's going on now. And they slowly but surely phased it into that. That's my rant. These niggas is agent. Tupac is an agent. Go check out Industry Hoax on YouTube. He goes in on that. A lot of his shit be getting deleted and fucking banned and shit. This nigga be saying some truths. His information, his channel is documentary style with evidence and shit. Interviews in which you can tell that interviews with like Asada Shakur and shit like that, she's reading a script as she's being interviewed. Like, everything is scripted, man. This is all, everything is scripted. Nipsey Hussle, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the whole nine. Everything is scripted. All these niggas ain't shit. We are all being set up. And niggas is down with your own people is down with this shit. And they pretend to be your people. They pretend to be for you. Yet, you got this Mr. Haters never recovered from the other B, Mr. Triple B. Ain't done shit. Seen a nigga with a shirt called Ruling Elite. You're not ruling elite. You work for the ruling elite. You're a puppet to the ruling elite. Jigga. You came up off Nas' name. I'm out for presidents to represent me. You came off his name and his style because you used to rap like the Fushnikins. Nas designed your blueprint. Who you kidding? It's H to the Izzo, M to the Izzo. For shizzle, you phony the rapper version of Cisco. Fuck out of here, man. I know you niggas. Not personally, but I know you niggas. Because I was a die-hard hip-hop head. And I used to follow y'all niggas. Jigga always been a stan. From Jazz to Irv Gotti to JayZ to everybody. I mean, to Jazz to Eminem murdered you on your own shit. You's a dick-riding faggot. You love the attention. Queens niggas run you niggas. Ask Russell Simmons. Hell of a way to end a line. A song. He went in on you, Jigga, but Nas is still a bitch. You still conquered him in the end. Should have went independent with Mega. That's what Nas should have did. Is went independent with Mega. Man, Nas and Mega together on some independent shit would have been powerful. But again, Nas is a bitch. Peace.